and welcome. My name is Leah and this is my story time. Now today I've had a request from two little girls. One of them is called Sienna. Hello Sienna, and her big sister is called Olivia. Hello Olivia. Thank you so much for getting your grown up to get in touch with me because they've asked for a story. Now they've asked for a story for their friends, Jessica and Megan, and they're feeling a little bit sad today. So they've asked for a story that will hopefully cheer them up. So Sienna and Olivia and Jessica and Megan, this story is just for you. But everybody, I hope you enjoy it too. So I've got the story right here. It's a really good story about two very kind people. It's called The Scarecrows' Wedding. And it's by Julia Donaldson with the illustrations by Axel Scheffler. So I'm going to start reading it now. Don't worry, I will show you the pictures every time I get to the end of the page. Here we go. The Scarecrows' Wedding by Julia Donaldson with illustrations by Axel Scheffler. Betty O'Barley and Harry O'Hay were scarecrows. They scared lots of crows every day. Harry loved Betty and Betty loved Harry, so Harry said, "Betty, my beauty, let's marry. Let's have a wedding, the best wedding yet. A wedding that no one will ever forget." Oh, that sounds wonderful, doesn't it? And here you can see Betty O'Barley and Harry O'Hay scaring the scarecrows. They're scarecrows. And they're scaring the crows every day. Betty agreed, so they hugged and they kissed. Then Betty said, "Harry dear, let's make a list." Oh, what a good idea. If you're going to plan a wedding, you need to write a list. I wonder what she's going to put on it. "Just as you say," answered Harry O'Hay. So they wrote down the things they would need on the day. A dress of white feathers, a necklace of shells, lots of pink flowers, 2 rings and some bells. Then Harry gave Betty O'Barley his arm and the scarecrows set off on a hunt round the farm. And there you can see their list. Oh, feathers, shells, some flowers, some rings and some bells. What would you put on your list? You should go and write that when we're finished here. That sounds amazing. Let's see if they find everything. They hadn't gone far when they spotted some geese. "Oh geese, if you'll give us a feather apiece, you can come to our wedding, the best wedding yet. A wedding that no one will ever forget." And there they are talking to the geese. Oh, I wonder whether the geese will give it to them. Let's find out. "Wee wow," honked the geese, and they each gave a feather. A spider friend offered to sew them together. "Hooray!" cried the scarecrows. They hugged and they kissed, and they hurried back home and crossed dress off their list. Then Harry gave Betty O'Barley his arm, and they set off once more on their hunt round the farm. And there you can see all the beautiful feathers from the geese. And here's the little spider friend who's offered to sew it together. And Betty and Harry are going off on search of some more things. They hadn't gone far when some cows gathered round, and the bells round their necks made a wonderful sound. "Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, oh cows, will you please come and make your bells ring for a wonderful wedding, the best wedding yet, the wedding that no one will ever forget." And they're asking the cows for the bells too. "Yes," mooed the cows, "we can tinkle our bells." Then a crab scuttled up with a necklace of shells. Some mice found 2 rings in a bin. They were certain the rings had belonged to an old farmhouse curtain. And there you go. You can see what a beautiful necklace that crab has. And what clever mice. They've found 2 rings. We're nearly ready for this wedding, I think. "Hooray!" cried the scarecrows. They hugged and they kissed. "Pink flowers are the only things left on our list." Then Harry said, "Betty dear, I can find those. Why don't I pick you some while you have a doze?" Pink flowers, buzzed a big stripy bee. "I can find you a field of pink flowers. Follow me." Oh. So the bee led the way, and they travelled for hours till they came to a field full of pink, pretty flowers. Harry stood thinking, "We won't pick them yet. I'll need to find water to keep their stalks wet." You can see the buzzy bee, and he's taken Harry to the field of pink flowers. But he can't pick them yet. He needs some water. That is very important, isn't it? "Just follow me," croaked a lumpy old toad. "There's a lovely wet pool at the top of this road." There we go, you can see the toads telling Harry where to find the water. They climbed up the road. It was terribly steep. Oh, look at poor Harry's face. They climbed up the road. It was terribly steep. "I'm tired," said the toad. So they stopped for a sleep. There they go, having a nice lie down. Early next morning, they came to the pool. "This water," said Harry, "is beautifully cool. But now I need something to carry it in. A jug or a vase or a cup or a tin." "I think I can help," said a small squirrely snail. "I can show you the way to a very fine pail." There's Harry, wondering how he's going to carry the water. But I think the snail knows. He's just here. It's very small. Can you see him? So the snail and the scarecrow set off on their way. But the snail was so slow. It took more than a day. Oh, look, there they are, travelling. But snails are very slow, so of course it took a long time. I wonder what Betty's getting up to. Oh no, Betty was worried. What's happened to Harry? Where is the scarecrow I'm planning to marry? Oh, she does look sad, doesn't she? Oh no, where is he? Well, we know, but poor Betty doesn't. The farmer came by with a frown on his face, and he made a new scarecrow to take Harry's place. Oh look, he's made a new scarecrow. What's going to happen to poor old Harry? "Good day," said the scarecrow. "I'm Reginald Rake." He took Betty's hand and he gave it a shake. "Together," he told her, "we make a fine pair. You're really quite pretty, apart from your hair." Then he jumped in the tractor and told her, "Hop in, I'm a really fast driver. Let's go for a spin." Oh no! Do you really think scarecrows can drive? I'm not sure. Betty doesn't look too sure either. But Betty said, "No, I must wait here for Harry. He is the scarecrow I'm going to marry. We're planning our wedding, the best wedding yet. The wedding that no one will ever forget." Reginald laughed. "Ha ha, you'll be waiting forever. Forget about Harry. I'll bet he's not clever." And there he is on the tractor. Oh no. He doesn't sound like a very sensible scarecrow, does he, Reginald Rake? "I must be the cleverest scarecrow alive. I can sing lots of songs, I can dance, I can drive. I'm dashing, I'm daring, I'm cool as can be. I can even blow smoke rings. Just watch me and see." And there is Reginald, dancing with Betty, and she doesn't look too sure about that, does she? And he took out a big fat cigar from a packet the farmer had foolishly left in his jacket. "But smoking is bad for you," Betty exclaimed. "Really, you ought to be feeling ashamed." "Don't be a fusspot," said Reginald Rake. "My smoke rings are staggering, make no mistake." He struck up a light and he tried hard to smoke, but straight away started to splutter and choke. What happened next was completely unplanned. The lighted cigar tumbled out of his hand. And there he is. Can you see him coughing? Yeah. And Betty is quite right. Smoking is very bad for you. But the lighted cigar is going to tumble out of his hand. What's going to happen next? It fell to the ground and it started a fire. Betty screamed, "Help!" as the flame flickered higher. But Reginald Drake said, "I'd better be off." And he bounded away with a terrible cough. Oh no, look at poor Betty. And the flames are all around her. Oh no, and she's made of hay. And hay catches fire really quickly. I wonder what's going to happen to her. Then suddenly, who should appear on the farm but Harry O'Hay with a pail on his arm. Oh, look, there he is. And he's got a pail full of water. "Betty!" cried Harry, "my own future wife." He poured on the water and saved Betty's life. Oh, thank goodness for Harry. Oh, thank goodness, Harry. I bet Betty was relieved to see him. Then they picked up the flowers, they hugged and they kissed. Oh, look. Picked up the flowers, they hugged and they kissed. And they said, "Now that's everything crossed off our list." Got everything crossed off our list. Oh, how wonderful. They have everything ready for the wedding. So Betty O'Barley and Harry O'Hay wed one another the very next day. And everyone, even the snail who was late, said, "Don't they look happy? And don't they look great?" This, they agreed, as they sprinkled confetti on Harry O'Hay and his beautiful Betty, is the best wedding ever, the best wedding yet, the wedding that no one will ever forget. And there you can see what a beautiful picture. Everybody celebrating. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I love the dress made of all those beautiful goose feathers. Wow, and that has made my day. It's cheered me up. What a lovely story, The Scarecrow's Wedding by Julia Donaldson. Illustrated by Axel Scheffler. Thank you so much for suggesting that, Olivia and Sienna. I really enjoyed it and I hope it cheers your friends Jessica and Megan up too. So thank you so much everyone for watching. I will be back on Monday with another story. So until then, have a lovely weekend. Take care and be kind. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.